Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about Babylon. One of the things you probably don't know about Babylon is that it's the site of one of the seven ancient wonders of the world. So we have, the wonders of the world like Niagara Falls, Taj Mahal, all that good stuff. But then there's the seven wonders of the ancient world. And what was called the Hanging Gardens in Babylon is one of those seven ancient wonders of the world. So the Hanging Gardens were built by King Nebuchadnezzar for his wife. And to understand why exactly he built the Hanging Gardens for his wife, you have to understand where she came from. So she was from a mountainous region. Here, let's see. So here's Babylon here. She was from the mountainous, so the Zagros Mountains region. And she was married to King Nebuchadnezzar to form a political bond. And she got really homesick for her mountains because in Babylon it's, pretty much just a sort of a prairie area. And it was all flat, it all looked the same, and she got homesick for her green mountains. So, what he did was he built her hanging gardens that look like this. When we say hanging, we don't mean like a hanging pot. We mean like a terrace overhanging the ground. So, this is what they think the hanging gardens look like. See how much trees and shrubbery there are. There's statues, there's flowers. Here's another picture of what they think the hanging gardens would have looked like. There's waterfalls. It's very, very beautiful. And they say that Nebuchadnezzar figured out a way to have water pumped in to the top so that it would not only irrigate the green trees, but that it would create these waterfalls for his wife. And they say that King Nebuchadnezzar, he was a tough ruler, but he loved his wife very much, and he wanted her to be happy in her new home. So that's why he built her the Hanging Gardens, which I thought is always kind of sweet. Okay, so let's talk about the characteristics of civilization in Mesopotamia. So it's obvious that Sumer and Babylon were areas of trade, so that makes them an advanced city. Specialized workers in Mesopotamia are scribes, so the people who were able to write in cuneiform. The warriors who protected Mesopotamia from enemies, and also sort of battled for their leaders' rule over Mesopotamia. And then you also have builders. So those people who built the Hanging Gardens or the castles that Nebuchadnezzar lived in, or the walls that surrounded the city. We also have complex institutions, so that would be stuff like your government, your religion, your laws. So we have Hammurabi's Code. We have the unified religion, where they worshipped Marduk. And then there is a strong unified central government. So first it was Hammurabi, and then it was Nebuchadnezzar that we talked about. There's a ton more in between, but those are the several that we talked about. And the record keeping, so cuneiform, the Hammurabi's Code again, so the civil and criminal law. And then we know that they had stuff like taxes, they owned land because of the things that are in Hammurabi's Code. And then advanced technology, so the irrigation systems, the way they worked, the iron in the city, the way they built things, the tools they used, all that good stuff. Okay, so that's it. Tomorrow or the next day, maybe next week, not really sure right this second, we'll start the Indus River Valley. But right now, if you guys, if I'm not back yet, if you guys will use your grape charts, which I'm going to ask the sub to pass out right now. The grape charts will help you to figure out kind of organize your thoughts about each of the ancient civilizations that we'll talk about. And if you need some help with that, just ask me when I get back in the room. All right, if I don't see you today, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.